Hello and welcome. So, what if the most important interview of your entire life wasn't in some stuffy office, but out on a mountain trail? Well, today we're going to dive into a story that really shows a powerful truth about what actually matters in your career. And this simple idea right here, this is the key to our whole story. It kind of challenges us to think about how our true character, well, it really comes out when we're not even trying to impress anyone. So let's see how this all plays out.
All right, so picture this. A quiet mountain trail. The air is crisp, maybe a little bit of morning fog. This is a place for peace and quiet, not for making career moves. But, as we're about to see, sometimes the most unexpected places hold the biggest opportunities.
So, on this trail, we meet our two main characters. First, you've got Daniel, an experienced senior cloud architect. And then there's Michael, a younger guy who just says he's between jobs. Two people at, very different points in their journey.
Their whole conversation kicks off with this simple, really honest introduction. See, Michael isn't putting on a show or trying to spin anything. He's just being himself. And right there, in that unguarded moment, he makes the best first impression possible.
So as they keep hiking, Daniel, the experienced architect, he starts to notice things. He's not just making small talk, he's actually paying close attention. It's like in his mind, an invisible checklist is starting to form.
And just look at what Daniel is noticing here. It's got nothing to do with Michael's technical skills. It's his kindness, his courtesy, his humility. These are those soft skills, the basic character traits that build amazing teams. And they're so important in collaborative fields like tech.
Eventually, their conversation turns to work and careers. And with that little shift, this friendly chat starts to feel like something more. Michael has no idea, but his real interview is just getting started.
Now this is interesting. Daniel doesn't ask for some textbook definition. He asks for something way harder, a simple human explanation. Tell me like I'm your friend. This isn't a test of knowledge, right? It's a test of communication, and really, of empathy. And Michael's answer? It's perfect. So simple, so clear, totally relatable. He's showing this rare skill of making a really complex topic easy to understand, and that's an invaluable talent in the world of technology, especially when you're talking to clients or teammates.
Daniel's next question goes even deeper. He's less interested in what Michael knows and way more interested in how he thinks. Does he just memorize a bunch of tools, or does he focus on the real skill, solving problems?
And again, Michael's answer just shows his wisdom. He gets it. Technology is always changing, but the ability to think critically, that's forever. This shows a level of maturity and big-picture thinking that really makes him stand out.
Okay, now for the pressure test. This question isn't about the technical fix. It's about handling a crisis. It's about communication, staying calm, and having emotional intelligence when things go wrong.
Wow, Michael's answer is just so insightful. People fear silence more than errors. He understands that in a crisis, clear and calm communication is every bit as important as the technical solution. It shows he's reliable and composed under pressure.
So they finally reach the summit, the top of the mountain, and it's here that the true purpose of their whole journey becomes clear. The casual conversation they've been having is about to turn into a huge, life-changing opportunity.
But before we get to the big moment, think about a few more little things Daniel noticed. Michael helping an older couple with their bags, laughing when he got mud on his shoes, his natural humility. These small moments, they've all painted a complete picture of his character.
Daniel just gently drops this piece of wisdom. He's connecting Michael's natural humility directly to success in the tech industry, a field that, let's be honest, can sometimes have some pretty big egos. It's a little hint of what's coming.
And here it is, the moment of truth. Daniel reveals what he, as someone who hires people, truly looks for, and it's probably not what you'd expect. It's not a long list of certificates or programming languages, it's these other things: attitude, curiosity, humility, communication, and that amazing ability to just say, I don't know, but I'll learn.
This one sentence, this is the heart of the whole story. It's the big realization from Michael. You can learn new skills, but your character, that's who you are. It's the foundation for everything else.
Their hike is coming to an end, but for Michael, a whole new professional journey is just about to start. The lessons he learned on the mountain are about to become a real-world opportunity.
And just like that, everything changes for Michael. He doesn't get offered an interview, he gets a direct invitation.
all from a simple conversation on a mountain. Daniel didn't need to see a resume, he saw Michael's character with his own eyes.
Daniel explains to a totally stunned Michael that it wasn't just one thing. It was everything together, the way he talked, the way he listened, his kindness, his positive attitude. That was the real interview, and Michael passed with flying colors.
This is Daniel's final piece of advice. The real test of who you are is happening all the time, in all the small moments, in how you interact with people when you think nobody's watching or when you think it doesn't matter.
And that's really the big takeaway here. Your resume shows your skills, sure, but your behavior shows your character. And at the end of the day, companies don't just hire a list of skills, they hire people. They build teams with people they can trust and count on.
So as you go about your day, maybe just ask yourself this question. What story is my real interview telling about me? Because in every little interaction, you have a chance to show your character. Make sure it's a story worth telling. Thanks so much for joining us.